Yeah, I gave you a pen with a highlighter, didn't I?
Yes.
I wonder why I did that. Because I also want to control the numbers that the customer sees. Now, let me ask you this. Would you have brought up the 1999 prior to this point? 1995 for the 3 or 5 year bump? Okay, if you would have, then I'm not going to touch that number. If you wouldn't have, then if I hadn't mentioned that, then I would. I want to disclose everything, but if I don't have to handle an objection, I just assume not. So there's the price that brought you in, my man. Look, I'm gonna do a couple things for you. Look, if you want to put nothing down, that's fine by me. You want to put $5,000 or $6,000, like you said, that's fine by me. But let me tell you what cash does for you, Ramsey. Number one, it saves you money. Doesn't matter who you borrow the money from. The smaller the balance, the fewer the finance charges you pay.
Sure.
And saving money is a good idea, isn't it?
Absolutely.
How about payments? You want high payments or low payments?
Low.
Okay, the more money you put down, the lower your payment. And the more money you put down, the quicker you can trade it if you so desire. Okay, I'll get back to this in just a second. Now I'm going to give you some terms up here. I'm going to give you what we would call a shorter term. A shorter term saves you money too, because you don't finance it as long. You pay it off quicker, get to the dream payment faster, which is no payment at all. And you can also trade it sooner. Out here, this is cool too, because the payment goes way down, plus it gives you the financial freedom to pay it off early with no prepayment penalty. All the cool stuff I talked about here, you can do out here, and this would be the best of both worlds. Now, first things first, based on what I just told you about the cash down, is $6,000 still going to work for you?
Yes, sir.
Now, here's what I do. I never give the customer 9 payments to choose from. Too confusing. Ramsey, we got short term, save the most money, long term, most financial freedom, and best of both worlds. Which one works best for you? Put a check mark by it and okay that right down there. How different was mine from yours?
Pretty different.
But you know what? It's not complicated, is it? It's actually pretty simple stuff. Again, I wish if I'd have done all this when I was selling cars, I'd have been a car dealer and retired, and y'all never met me. But no one taught me how to do these things. Ramsey, as a sales manager, what do you think?
We tell them focus on the payment. Absolutely.
Okay, but
Yeah,
what about the rest of the way I did it?
Need to. I like it.
Okay. What's easier to choose from, Rudy? 1 of 9 or 1 of 3?
1 of 3.
1 of 3. Okay. I tell the term stories. What's good about a short term?
Gets paid off faster.
Yeah, what else?
And there's more goes towards the vehicle rather than
So you pay,
interest.
so you can trade it sooner.
tracing.
And by the way, don't you reduce the finance charges too? Doesn't matter who you borrow the money from, if it's a shorter term. Look, does the customer want to save money? They only know one way to do it. Grind you on the price, grind you on the trade. I'm going to show them a couple different ways to do it. More cash you put down, Ramsey, more money you save. Shorter your term, more money you save. And psychologically, if the customer is passing on those, because I'm under no illusions about moving America back to short-term financing, I get why, vehicles have never been more expensive. Interest rates are 22-year highs. I know what the payments are these days. But if he turns down 2 opportunities to save money, it makes it very difficult for them to object to anything over here. Does this make sense? Does the highlighter make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, now, what am I prepared for? I'm prepared to answer any questions about the 1995. I'm prepared to answer what other fees we have on here.
That's it. And just
Okay.
taxes and fees.
Taxes are taxes. Can't do anything about those. You guys don't have a doc fee?
Doc fee is part of the fees. It's $225, but it's going to show like 420 something in there.
368 here.
Oh, 368.
Fees.
Yeah.
Doc fees in Georgia are $1,000. Doc fees in Florida are $1,100 fees. Doc fees in the Carolinas are $899. That's a beautiful thing that your doc fee is this low. Okay, because nobody gets paid on doc fees.
Right.
All right. All right. Now,